Quite often, I find when clients develop aches and pains, pretty non-specific ones where there's no real evidence of injury, or acute injury anyway. There's no evidence of any muscle tearing, ligament strains, that kind of thing. That they start resorting to introducing low-load rehab work into their program to cure their sore shoulder, or runners will start doing glute activation work or this kind of thing without really thinking about what it is that's actually going on in that scenario. Given that we're not talking about acute injuries, so we're not rehabbing from a tear or anything like that. The first step really should be to look at what it is you're doing. So if you're in the gym and you're lifting, then get your bench press technique checked out, get your squat technique checked out. No amount of stretching, low load work is really going to correct any issues that you've got there, or as a result of poor technique. They may end up being something if a specific thing is identified on examination, but a lot of the time non-specific aches and pains can really be cleared up quite simply by just cleaning up your technique, so that your bench press is better, your squatting better, your deadlifts better, your running technique's better, your golf swing's better. Whatever it is that you do as your chosen sport or activity, have a look at how good you are at it technically before you start thinking about what exercises you really need to do to fix some unknown problem that is most likely to have come around simply through poor technique rather than any acute injury. All these exercises have, whether they be external rotation exercises for the shoulder or internal rotation exercises for the shoulder, or whether you are doing hip mobility drills for squatting, or all of these things, they have their place. But first and foremost, get your technique looked at and work from there. If something's identified by somebody who's qualified to do so, then you can start thinking about bringing in exercises to maybe target a specific issue. But you'll more often than not find that you clean up your technique and you'll clean up the problems.